Hey Lawrence, what would you do if you had a big old YouTube channel and an anabolic kitchen?
I tell you what I do, man. 2 reviews at the same time, man.
That's it? You had a big YouTube channel and you'd do 2 reviews at the same time?
Damn straight. Always wanted to do that.
What would you do if you had $1 million?
I'll tell you what I'd do, man. 2 chicks at the same time, man.
That's it? You had $1 million, you'd do 2 chicks at the same time?
Damn straight. Always wanted to do that, man.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my garage, gym, kitchen. So, I'm a little bit behind in reviewing anabolic recipes, so today I've got 2 recipes to review. The first one, as you can tell based on my attire, is a Remington James Fitness recipe that he dropped last week, peanut butter fudge. And so for that recipe, I've decided to pay homage to Remington by wearing the goofiest red hat that I could find in my house, and also wear this tight red shirt. I don't own any Final Boss apparel, but this is an Alpha Elite shirt. This is an Alpha Elite shirt that I bought when I was at Alpha Elite about a year ago. So that's gonna have to do. That's where Remington James trains, in Houston, or in the Houston area. It's not really in Houston if you know the area. But regardless, tonight, I'll be prepping the peanut butter fudge recipe. I'm gonna put it in the freezer, and then tomorrow we'll whip up the ingredients for Black Thor's carrot cake with a cream cheese frosting, which is gonna be awesome. And then I'll compare the 2 side by side, see what you get in terms of how long they take to prepare, how many calories they are, how much they satisfy you, things like that. So tonight, peanut butter fudge recipe. I've got all the ingredients and I will put them right here on this table and we'll get started. Ready? And there we are. These are all the ingredients I'll need for the recipe, and I'm gonna whip it up right now. First, I'm gonna start a timer to see how long it takes to prep the entire recipe, starting now. So first, we want to put in our wet ingredients, which is 92 grams of egg whites. Hey guys, you enjoying the video so far? Video's good, right? How about that intro? Sweet, huh? So I want to step in here and just let you know that while you may see my lips moving during these recipe prep portions of the video, I'm just gonna speed through as much of it as possible. You don't care how many grams of whatever I put into a bowl, because the recipes are really simple. You go to the links that I've included below. You can see all the nuance of the individual recipes, but essentially they are a group of ingredients that you put into a bowl, mix them up, put them into a pan or whatever, and you either put them in the freezer or the oven. Simple stuff. You don't need me to guide you step by step, because somebody else already did that and I watched that video to learn how to do it. So you might as well go watch that video too. Real thick. All right, let's put the last bit in, mix this up. I did think it would be compelling to throw up the 2 pictures that I'm about to throw up right now, which are the pictures of all the ingredients cobbled together. So just to highlight that it's quick and easy to make the peanut butter fudge recipe. It's also a very short list of ingredients. And the carrot cake recipe is rather nuanced. It does require more ingredients, and I just thought it'd be compelling to put up both pictures on the screen for you to see just how different the ingredient lists look when you put all the ingredients together onto a single table. So that's that. I'm gonna speed through the rest of this recipe prep. It's not looking too fudgy right now. Alright, there. Get an up close look here. This is what we're working with at this point. It doesn't have that greasiness that he had in his video. So I think that's about it. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit more and then put it in the parchment paper. So there we go. So there is all 900 calories right here on my fork. So. So I'm gonna go put this in the freezer, and we'll be back to prepare Black Thor's carrot cake tomorrow, and then we'll try it out, all right? Oh, the entire recipe prep process from start until now, 8 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay guys, so we are back, ready to make recipe number 2, which is Black Thor's carrot cake recipe with frosting. All in, it's gonna be less than 700 calories, I think, the way I'm gonna make it. So I've got all my dry ingredients here, and I'm gonna start with those. So, also, one more thing. After I recorded that part about skipping through the actual recipe prep part of the video, I watched a friend of mine's video, Lucas, and he said almost the exact same thing. And he's, you know, in all of his recipe review videos, I guess he's gonna do a similar thing where you kind of just speed through, get to the final product and focus on the review, the reaction, how it tasted, final thoughts, things like that. You don't need a whole big show of you making the video, the recipe exactly like someone does in their video, because their video already exists. So I'm with that philosophy, and just want to note that I kind of had the same thought before watching Lucas's video, so probably subscribe to both our channels. So sorry for giving you that same message twice, but I think Lucas and I are onto something. I think this is how reviews should be. I have a lot of experience with carrot cake, at least eating it. It was the cake that we got for my older brother's birthday. I have a brother who's 2 years older than me. Every single year we would get him a carrot cake. For whatever reason, that was the cake that he liked the most. So it's kind of an odd choice for a kid, but okay, now we're gonna put it into the pan. Okay, so there's the batter. I'm gonna run it into the oven and then run back out here and we'll make the frosting, okay? In fact, I may put 5 recipes together all at once and do like a speed dating review video where I say, this one's good, this one sucks, this one's good. Kind of, I mean, not a smash or pass thing, because that's exercise for cheat meals deal, but, you know, do like a just sort of speed round of recipe reviews. I think that might be cool. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Keep watching for the exciting conclusion of this video. So that's it. I've stopped the timer on the recipe prep. 15 minutes and 41 seconds for this recipe. I'm not gonna count the part where I spread this onto the top of the carrot cake. So it took 8.5 minutes for the peanut butter fudge, 15 minutes and 45 seconds for this recipe. And that's kind of speeding through everything. Obviously it takes several hours in the freezer for the peanut butter fudge and a whole 45 minutes to an hour in the oven for the carrot cake. But you know, the meal prep is pretty similar. It's just an extra 7.5 minutes and several more ingredients to get, you know, to get this recipe, the carrot cake one, versus the peanut butter fudge. So not a huge discrepancy, but you know, time is money, time matters to people. Looks awesome. Can't wait to put it on top of the carrot cake, which is gonna come out of the oven in about 45 minutes. And I've got the peanut butter fudge all ready. So I'll meet you guys back inside for a taste test, sort of for some final thoughts on both recipes, as soon as I clap my hands. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here I am in the basement, ready to eat. I've got the carrot cake with the frosting right here. I've got the peanut butter fudge right here, Remington James peanut butter fudge. In the entire carrot cake with the frosting, 750 calories, 5 grams of fat, 132 grams of carbs, including 11 grams of fiber, 20 grams of sugar alcohol, and then 70 grams of protein. And then in the Remington James entire peanut butter fudge recipe, you have 993 calories, 40 grams of fat, 75 grams of carbs, and 91 grams of protein. So a bit more protein, but an extra 250 calories. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna equalize the serving size. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat 3/4 of this cake. So I'm gonna cut out a piece and leave it for my son to try, and we'll videotape that later maybe. And then I'm gonna eat 3/4 of it. So 3/4 of the cake would be roughly 550 calories, something like that, 530 calories. And then 60% of the Remington James recipe is that same number. So if I did that, you're comparing this little piece here, these pieces, with this 3/4 of a cake. So I think you get a little bit more with the carrot cake. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna try it right now. Give it just a little bit of a bite test. Haven't tried it yet at all. Nice and thick, see? Got the frosting on it. Wow. Now, I've had quite a few carrot cakes in my day. This one, he's got the taste exactly right. The texture's great. You got the carrots. Awesome. Very good. Moist. Pulls apart pretty easily. Okay, now we're gonna try Remington James peanut butter fudge. Came out pretty good. Yeah, I think he nailed the consistency, nailed the taste. I mean, it's not super anabolic, but it's better than eating regular peanut butter fudge. So if you're gonna eat peanut butter fudge, you might as well make it this kind of peanut butter fudge. If you've got a fever and the only cure is peanut butter fudge, I would recommend you make it this peanut butter fudge. But otherwise, just don't eat peanut butter fudge, this recipe or any other kind, because it's really calorie dense and it's not going to keep you full for that long. But if it's a craving that you have and you need to fill it, this is going to be better than regular fudge, obviously. This is my third piece. I'm waiting for the protein to tell my body that I'm full. I've had 3 pieces. Nope, still nothing. I guess I'll keep eating. Alright, so no one wanted to try the peanut butter fudge in my house. And that's okay, it didn't last long anyway. I did end up eating all of it, all 993 calories worth. So no taste test there from anyone other than me. Tasted great, consistency was great. It's peanut butter fudge. I just don't think I'm ever gonna make it again. It was really easy to make. I have all the ingredients, but I think if you're gonna spend time on YouTube looking at recipes, you should have the ability to, go the extra mile and bake up something really special and nice. And something special and nice, if you're gonna go that calorie dense, would probably be the Snickerdoodle cookie dough recipe from Nick Exercise for Cheat Meals, Nick, or the cookie dough recipe that he has for the chocolate chip cookie dough, something like that, or something more filling. Like even Remington James's big cookie recipe would be a lot more filling than that. The chocolate chip cookie recipe is about 900 calories too, and you get a massive amount of volume. So I just think you can do better than that if you're looking for a recipe to fill you up and satisfy your sweet tooth. So I think that is my conclusion on the peanut butter fudge. Cool idea. Definitely worked. It was really simple. And then Black Thor's recipe. I think this is the best Black Thor recipe I've made, and it was the first one where I really followed the recipe to a T, and so that's probably why it came out the best. But it was moist, it was the right consistency, the flavor was perfect, so I thought it was pretty amazing. Better than some of the brownie ones that I've tried that he's done. And like I said, again, that might just be because I screwed up the recipe. Also, I don't have a skillet like he does, so I'm having to, do it in a pan, which I don't know if that takes away from any of the nuance of the recipe, but I enjoyed it. My son had a few bites. They say they like it on camera, but then they don't finish it. I think it's just hard to compete when they have the ability to go upstairs and eat regular full sugar treats. It's just hard for them to get excited about something that tastes pretty similar to what they are going to eat anyway. But it was his first experience with carrot cake, so I guess now he'll be pleasantly surprised when he tries a real carrot cake that it tastes slightly better. Anyway, that's the video. I'm going to try to, pump out a few more anabolic recipe reviews in the coming weeks, coming months, just so I can sort of blend in with the rest of my anabolic kitchen friends. Comment below if there's another recipe you'd like me to review, if there's something that caught your eye, and I will try to get it done. All right, thanks for stopping by. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. In the meantime, keep it on the DL. Here we go. This boy has never had carrot cake in his life, so he has nothing to compare it to. No expectations. Massive bite. Wow. Such a big bite. Here's the napkin.
Tastes like pizookie with carrots.
Yeah, cinnamon, right? A
Mm-hmm.
little bit of nutmeg flavor in there. The pumpkin pie spice. It's good. Big bites, boy. So you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.